Hey, good morning, y'all. I'm back again with another video. Just tear us down and go hard or go home. What I'm gonna do a video about right now is some of the things I want to do on my channel, and I always be getting a little backstory and stuff sometimes when I come on here. Um, Self motivational type stuff. Um, and this is the first video I'm really doing towards that because this is one of the things I feel like people need to start understanding first. Okay, um, self progression. For one thing, is self progression. It comes from the inside of you. But sometimes people can have a problem progressing because they fit into a group or they're in a group of people at that certain time that your ideas of progression may be outside of that group. Say for example, all your friends have regular jobs. Um, Everybody decided they're gonna have a regular job for the rest of their life. Uh, and just pay their bills and be happy. And then you decide one day that you're going to do your own business or you're going to do A, B, and C. And you start to work towards that. And your ideas and things in life probably going to change as opposed to the people around you at that point in time. That can put a strain on friendships. I've seen this happen personally myself. And if you're a person who's decided to start thinking outside the ideas of your group, certain group at one time, your friends or family, you probably experienced this. But I don't know. I don't want to be mean, I guess, but I guess we're on the channel like go hard or go home. How can you really be mean? So I just go hard with it. If the people that you're around don't allow you to excel or they don't push you excelling or they don't try to excel themselves, this might not be a circle of friends. This might be a cage. And it might be a cage because, you can't go any further than where you're at right now. And if you can't go any further than where you're at right now, to me, that's being stopped, the hell hostage of being in the cage. It might not be that way to some other people, but it is. If most people really sat down and they looked at how they want their life to be, and they looked at the life of their five best friends, they just say your five best friends, the five people that you hang around with the most, whatever they have is part of what you have. The way that they think is probably how you think. I've said in in the video before this, and I'm probably gonna say it a lot more after this one, because these are my first few videos. But birds of a feather flock together. This is the thing that my grandmother said a lot, and I kind of found this to be more like a lot kind of true in life. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? You can't fit into a certain circle or group unless you behave like them or look like them. In most cases, you don't fit into their group unless you behave like them or look like them. So when I say it might not be your circle, it might be a cage, is because the minute you decide outside of this group that you're going to do something that the rest of them wouldn't do, and you don't do what you're going to do so that you remain in the group, how did that help you as a person with your self progression? And was that really the right thing to do? And a lot of people had this problem. A lot of people, I've had it in my life. You know, you're around certain people and I lost a lot of friends when I first started trying to, become a different person and do, different things. Helping people with Social Security, helping people with VA, and taking rules and stuff like that more serious. My group of people had to change, and in most cases, your group of people are going to have to change if you decide that you're going to do something different. You know, most some of them might go with you, some of them might not, and you got to be kind of indifferent about that. But if you can't change to get out of it, then it's not a circle. It's a cage. Your circle should be that when people say it's my circle, that's a group of people that's helping them. That's a group of people that they're they have a pretty good relationship with. It's my circle. But if it's your circle and you can't get no better than the circle, then what is it really? I would call it a cage. You can't get no better than a circle. It's a cage. And getting better than a circle means that, okay, because I don't subscribe to the same ideas you guys subscribe to, then I get treated a certain type of way, or you think you uppity or those kind of things. You just have to really sit there and kind of look at it like, what are you going to do with your life, and what are you going to do about your things? And you really got to kind of understand this thing about your circle. If it's not helping you, it's not a circle. It's a cage. It's a cage all day long, and you better go hard to get out of that cage. It's like I say on this channel, it's like go hard or go home. You know, some people complain about their lives, but they sit in a circle. That's what's really keeping their life where it's at. You want to know where your life is going? Look at your best friends. Look at them. See where their life is going. That's part of where yours is going. Then, in most cases, you hanging out with people, y'all got similar views. If they're not get what they want out of life, you're probably not going to get what you want out of life too, because here's the whole deal. The same thing they're trying, you're trying, and they're not getting what they want. And you're not. So it might be a good idea to try something else. But in order to leave outside of the circles, in some cases you can't. You can't try anything else and then leave outside of the circles. So see, if it's got to be that way, it's not a circle. If you in a cage, you might want to do something about that. Go hard or go home. Look at your circle. See where you're at. If it's not getting you where you want to go, you need a new circle. And you in a cage at that point. I mean, I kind of keep it pretty point. You know what I'm saying? Simple and cut, dry, to the point. You might disagree with that. If you do, let me know. We can talk about it. But my thing is, if you're in a circle, you can't grow if that circle's not growing too. Every chain is only as strong as weakest link. If the people around you ain't growing, you're probably not either. Because guess what? If you got friends that do nothing all day, and you hanging out with your friends that do nothing all day, what are you doing all day? Nothing. I mean, it's just common sense. Like I say, if it might not be a circle, it might be a cage. If you disagree, let me know. You got a different point of view, let me know. Let's talk about it. But to me, if it's not getting you anywhere, if you can't grow because of it, it's not your circle. It's a cage. It's Taurus Downey. We go hard to go home. If you disagree, let me know. If you agree, let me know. Y'all hit like, y'all hit subscribe. Let's keep talking about it. Uh, Find you a circle that's good for you, that's going to help you progress. If you're not progressing, it's not a circle. It's a cage. Go hard or go home.